What up, beautiful people? Haley's here, and I'm gonna be talking about major ways how you can level up in your self-love journey. So one of the major ways you really want to level up, you want to be at your highest, best version of yourself, you want to do good in life, you want to be greater, is one, stop spending unnecessary money. Yes, I know it's hard, but at the end of the day, right now, we're going through inflation. We are at a recession right now. Costs are going all-time high when you go into the groceries, when you're buying Pampers, like even when you go to a pharmacy, toilet paper, paper towels, like everything is going high. If you don't need to waste your money on certain things, just don't do it, because gas is already high. I just want y'all to spend your money very wisely. So if you're always going at cocktails, you're always having drinks with your friends or your family, try to make some cocktails and do like a little brunch in your place, in your apartment. Like try to be creative. You don't have to waste so much money. Like you cannot be spending so much unnecessary money. You got to make sure that you have money for an emergency. And the reason why I say this is because, the economy is suffering right now. And this is like the best time to learn how to build generational wealth for you, for your family, for your kids. This is the time to learn and educate yourself, to prepare for emergencies, prepare for inflation or another recession, or if something bad is going on with the economy. Let's say if there's another pandemic, let's say because a lot of jobs right now, they're laying a lot of people off, they're firing people. There's jobs right now that they're hiring robots. There's businesses right now that are hiring robots to lay people off. That means there's not going to be so much jobs available. But what I'm really trying to say is that just spend your money wisely. Do not waste your money on necessary things. You want to make sure that you have money saved, an emergency fund, and you want to build generational wealth. If you really want to have a good relationship with your finances, if you want to have a good relationship with money, it will open so much more opportunities for you. So don't just be spending your money on everything. This is for people that really, really want to level up and does not want to live life on limitations, on restrictions, on a budget. If you really want to live a financial life of freedom, independence, or if you just want to be financially free, you want to be happy, you don't want to have to live a lifestyle on a certain budget or restriction, then yes, don't be wasting your money on unnecessary things. Always save money for you. Always save money for your investments. Always invest in yourself. Like if you don't need it, just don't buy it. Don't waste your money on it. If you're not watching Netflix all the time and you're always at work 40 plus hours and you don't have kids at home, or no one's really watching the TV like that, cut off Netflix. Like just don't track where your money is going to. You need to know what's depositing money from your bank. Like you need to be aware of these things. I think financial literacy is something very important that we need to really invest in, and we need to consume our knowledge into if we want to live a real life of independence and financial freedom. The thing about financial wealth and investing in yourself is that you don't want to waste money on liabilities. You want to make sure you're investing into assets. Like do not be buying a pair of sneakers if it's just gonna sit in the closet. I used to do that. Do not be buying video games if it's just gonna sit in your fireplace. Make sure like you're saving money or you're investing into your money, whether it's cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, or index funds, or whatever it is that you're choosing, or your business or your brand, or whatever it is that you're choosing to invest your money into is gonna set you, your family up for success later down the road. You're not gonna be broke, poor later on. You're gonna be financially free and on your way to a happier, healthier life. So number 2, if you really want to level up in your self-love journey, is take action. Stop procrastinating. Yeah, I know this is so much easier said than done. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a long time, and I was procrastinating. I was lazy. I was shy. I had to overcome my stages of being shy because there's just a message that I really wanted to influence women. I knew I had so much experience and I had knowledge that I just wanted to educate people in my age group, people that I have evolved. And I just wanted to get the message out there because hopefully you guys can not only resonate, but you guys can learn from my mistakes and learn from personal experience because I was not the happiest. But anyways, you have to take action. You cannot be procrastinating. The longer you procrastinate, you are just making an excuse for today. And excuses today is going to make your life harder tomorrow. If you do what's hard now, your life is going to get easier later. If you want to live a life that most people do not have, you have to do what most people don't do. You got to stop being lazy. You got to stop making excuses, and you just got to take action. You know, it's not about going 0 to a million. It's about 0 to 1 to 2 to 3. Take small steps at a time, because little goes along the way. The smaller the steps you take and the action that you are consistently working on, you're going to build momentum and you're going to have confidence. Like, just start. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey. Everything you have, I'm pretty sure, is everything that you need to start whatever it is, what goal or desire that you truly want to make happen. And the reason why I say this is because you don't want your dreams to just be a dream. You don't want your visions to just be a thought. You don't want it to just be imagination. You want to make sure that your visions become a reality. So just because people around you, they're making excuses, they're being lazy, you do not have to follow the crowd. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You know, educate yourself, invest in podcasts, invest in YouTube, you know, start reading more. Or if you have a weight loss goal, just start walking around for 10 or 20 minutes, you know, start drinking lots of water, like whatever goal it is that you want, whether it's weight loss or attaining wealth or learning how to cook. Like, I don't know, it could be the biggest thing, it could be the smallest things, but just take action. You don't want to live a life of regret, and you don't want 20, 10, 5 years down the road and you're like, damn, I settled for this life, instead of you choosing your life. Like, just take the necessary steps to get you to a place where you want to be. Always do something today that's going to get you to where you want to be in the days or the months or the years to come. And I'm not saying that everything is going to happen overnight, because that's not reality. But if you're choosing small steps along the way and you're being consistent and you're being persistent and, you know, this is truly what you want and you're focused, things will be alignment with you. Things will fall into place. But just not doing anything, and you're going to be stagnant. Then you're going to wonder why things are not working out for you. Then you're not leveling up. You're not growing. You're not evolving. You're just in this stagnant cycle. And that's not what I want for y'all. So whatever your status is, like, do something today that's going to benefit you tomorrow. And number 3, another way to really level up in your self-love journey is do not react to things that are meant to destroy your peace. Now, this is actually a big one, because when y'all upgrading, y'all leveling up, y'all doing what y'all got to do for you, you are in the path to being the best version of you, to be happy, to become successful. And everyone's version of success and happiness is very different. But when you are in alignment and you are working on your purpose, you are working on yourself, you're bettering yourself, you're going to have people around you that's going to try to throw you off your game. Like, you're going to have maybe friends, maybe family. Most of the time, these be the people that are like, oh, you can't do that. That's never going to happen for you. Or they try to dim your light in some way, or they try to talk you out of a goal. You know, people that are just trying to derail you from your path. Like, if you have a weight loss goal, they're like, oh, let's just go out for cocktails, or let's go out to eat. Or if you on a go where you actually want to invest your money, so they're always inviting you out to spend money. You know, you're going to have people that is going to try to distract you. But when you are at your highest moment, that's when the devil comes for you. So don't give in to negative energy. Don't give in to drama. Don't give in to people. If people don't understand your life, people don't understand your process, people's not going to understand your vision, because they don't see your goals. They don't see your vision. And that is okay. You don't got to explain anything to nobody. You don't owe anybody anything. No type of explanation. Like, if people just can't respectfully understand that you have a goal, you got things to do, you're getting rid of bad habits, maybe some toxic traits, and they're trying to belittle you, they're trying to piss you off, they're trying to irritate you, just don't react. You know, ignore the naysayers, ignore your haters, ignore the drama. You know, people, they just don't understand, because they're projecting their own insecurities onto you. They're projecting their own issues onto you. You know, just because they have goals that didn't succeed, or they gave up, or they don't believe in themselves, doesn't mean that you have to follow them, or you have to agree with them, or you have to believe them. Like, don't let things disrupt your peace. You know, when you are at peace, people become in pieces because they are so bothered when you are unbothered. And this is when you're tested the most, believe it or not. When things are going good in life and you are connecting with God and you letting go of toxic people and you're on your path, believe it or not, but this is the time when you are going to be tested the most. And what I'm trying to say is, don't stoop down to anybody's level because you're angry, because you're upset. Like, just don't react to things that is not going to serve you. It's not going to push you to do better, that it's just going to upset you. Like, when you are on your path to your purpose, to your alignment, to your happiness, whatever it is that you got going on for yourself, just know, little Satan's friends and sisters and whatever is going to try to come at you, try to distract you, try to rob you of your joy, or prevent you from your destiny. Maybe you got an ex, a toxic ex that you let go of, that wasn't serving you, your higher self. Maybe he or she is going to try to come back, try to disrupt your healing process, whatever it is, focus on you. Don't let the outside energy throw you off, and also keep your goals to yourself. So yes, do not give every action a reaction, especially when it's not needed, it's not necessary, and it's only going to bring you more harm than good. So I wanted to say another thing is, especially if you are in your self-love journey and you want to level up, and for some of y'all who feel very lonely, who feel alone, and you don't have friends or family, or you don't have a support system that understands you or gets it or doesn't push you to do better, try to find people that are like-minded. Like, try to be around like-minded individuals. And I'm not saying go out there and look for friends or family. Like, no, I'm not saying that. But maybe join a mentorship program, maybe join a community, maybe have a Facebook group, or you could just host a podcast. And if you want to sign up, the link is in the description below. But for some of you guys who really feel lonely, or feel like you don't really have someone to lean on or to help navigate you through your journey, it is really good to find a mentorship program. Or for me, like I always do as empath, because I am an empath, and I know some of y'all are empaths, you guys can listen to Steve Harvey, listen to Jay Shetty, listen to people that are going to uplift you, that are going to encourage you, that's going to give you positive words. Get in touch with your spirituality for real, or write down your thoughts in your journal. But the point is to be around like-minded individuals. Like, if you guys have goals and you guys are determined to get things done, to live a certain life that you seek to desire, it's good to be around people that have almost the same mentality as you. So you have people that are gonna push you to do better, that are gonna inspire you, that is gonna motivate you. And that's why I say you could always join a community online for free, or find a mentorship program, or just watch YouTube videos. You know, I'm always going to encourage y'all. I'm always going to uplift y'all. I'm always going to want y'all to do good, to be happy. And I'm always going to root for my supporters. So that is it. And I hope you really, really like this content. If you like more videos like this, more self-love advice, more self-love tips, then please like, comment, subscribe. Also, my podcast is right here, Authentically for Haley's, now streaming on all major platforms. And you know, I started my podcast literally like 4.5 months ago, and you know, it's growing little by little, but it's growing and I'm happy, and it's so easy to use. So if anyone wants to start a podcast and you have things that you really want to talk about, that you're very passionate about, that maybe you want to influence others, maybe you want to educate people, maybe you just want to start a brand, a business, then click in the link description below. Let Buzzsprouts know that I sent you. And I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. I'll be back for more videos.